Okay, I'm going to show you today how I installed the Progressive Industries EMS-HW50C electrical management system or surge protector on my Redwood 36RL. Okay, so let's take a look down the battery compartment where all stuff happens. Okay, so we've got two batteries. I have the vent hose taken off and the cover taken off the rear battery. So in behind the second battery, you can clearly see that the EMS electrical management system has been installed on the back wall of the battery compartment, right underneath the hydraulic disc control in behind that battery. Simply mounted with some 4 self-tapping screws. And there are basically 3 wires that have to be connected. The power wire that comes from the big plug at the back, so your shore power, that black wire on the left hand side, and we need to install a new white wire, power wire, that's going to run up to the transfer switch. So install the box and then go up to the transfer box. The transfer box is up top here. I'll pull off the cover now and we'll take a look. Okay, so there's the transfer switch. You can see 2 wires out of the bottom. There were 2 existing black wires. So the wire on the left, the white wire, whereas where the existing black wire from the power socket at the very back of the trailer, that comes up to there. So open the box up, disconnect that wire and pull it down. Remove it. Don't remove it, but pull it down and drop it in behind the generator box and connect it into the left hand side of the EMS. Okay, then we're going to install a new wire. It's a 3 conductor wire. It's going to run from the transfer box, the white wire, again down in behind the generator. You can just see it down the floor there. And it's going to run underneath and to this side. So connected in to the right-hand side of the EMS. And then the only other install you'll have to do is that white data wire. It looks like a phone wire, this little one here. Okay, the wire that comes with the EMS is too short, so I had another wire with me. I was able to find, and so it's going to plug in there and drop it down into the hole there. All the orange hydraulic wires and wires go out through a hole, so we're going to pass it through that hole. That would be your install inside the battery box. Okay, so underneath the coach, and I'm going to pull the camera right down here, lie on the ground. You can see there's a metal strip right here with some screws, and it runs way underneath there, probably about 10 feet. You're going to want to loosen these screws off, and a couple of these back in here for this plastic cover. Drop that down, and then you'll find that the wire, the data wire, you're going to run that underneath. There's a channel there with a bunch of hydraulic wires and cables. Just run it right down there, about halfway down, and it will go. You'll find an existing hole that will take you up into the basement area, in behind the wall, in behind the water service area. So in behind the basement area, in behind that panel, you can take that panel off. In actual fact, all 3 of these panels, the one with the vacuum cleaner in it, the little central panel, and the one on the left with the door on it, all 3 of the panels come out fairly easily with just a few screws. So the wire runs in behind the closet here, and on the basement side, up the side of the closet. You'll have to fish it through, and in behind the control panel, the main control panel. Bring the wire over, and I drilled a new hole in behind the new monitoring panel. So this is where the monitoring panel is installed. I'll just run you through the display. 60 Hertz, E0, no errors. Line 1, 123 volts, 0 amps. Line 2, 123 volts, 5 amps. Okay, so that's the installation.